What's good, everyone? Welcome back to JDB Select. We are doing yet another predicted round 1 teams list, this time the Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs. But before we get stuck into my predicted teams list for the doggies, head over to ESPN Footy Tips and make sure you're signed up to the JDB Selects tipping comp for 2025. We have 3 great prizes again this season, and entry is completely free, so make sure you invite your friends, your co-workers, your ex, who knows. Make sure you're in to win and get in before round 1 to give yourself the best chance at coming out on top. Alright, now, looking at the Dogs, they are shaping up for a big 2025 season after a really strong performance last year, making finals for the first time in years. But there are still plenty of talking points as we head into round 1. From positional battles and new signings, let's break it all down with my doggies' best 17. Stephen Crichton was in line to take over at fullback last season, but an off-season injury saw him remain in the centres. That decision turned out to be a blessing in disguise, as Crichton had a stellar campaign in his preferred role, scoring 12 tries and averaging 140 running metres per game. With Connor Tracy excelling at fullback, the Dogs are unlikely to change a winning formula. Blake Taaffe, who played 16 games last season, will also provide a bit of depth at the back. Josh Adokar's time at Belmore is well and truly over after he was embroiled in a drug scandal just before the finals. My word, that was an absolute basket case. But the Bulldogs, they have moved quickly to fill that void, bringing back Marcelo Montoya from the Warriors. Montoya scored 10 tries in 2024 and is the frontrunner to take the vacant wing spot. Inari Chuala is also another strong contender after crossing the line 8 times for the Newcastle Knights last season. With the competition heating up for that last wing position, let me know in the comments down below who you think will take that jersey come round 1. The Dogs' spine looks settled after a bit of chopping and changing in previous years, with Matt Burton and Toby Sexton locked in as the halves pairing. Sexton was incredibly impressive late in the season, cementing his spot ahead of Drew Hutchinson. Burton, fresh off a season where he produced 17 try assists and 14 forced dropouts, will look to take his game to the next level in season 2025. With their combination only improving, I think the Bulldogs fans have plenty to be excited about. Moving to the forwards, and the Bulldogs forward pack remains largely unchanged from last year, with Max King and Sam Hughes likely to continue their partnership in the front row. However, they'll face pressure from new signing Tom Amone, who arrives from the Super League and is eager to prove himself in the NRL once again. And in the second row, Viliami Kikau and Jacob Preston are locked in as the starting front rowers, forming an incredibly powerful edge combination. Satili Tupanua, who has just arrived from the Sydney Roosters, may have to bide his time off the bench, but given his explosive running game, his strong defensive work and his experience, there is a potential that he could push for a starting spot as the season progresses. After missing the latter part of 2024 due to injury, Kurt Mann is ready to reclaim the number 13 jersey. He'll add versatility and leadership in the middle of the field, while Jamin Salmon will provide valuable impact off the bench. And speaking of the bench, Josh Curran had a fantastic first season at the Bulldogs and was rewarded with a contract extension. He'll start from the bench in round 1, but no doubt will be pushing for more and more minutes and is a very versatile player. Meanwhile, Curtis Moran and Bailey Hayward were very key contributors last season and will again be in the mix for spots in the 17. There's even more good news for the Bulldogs too, with Cal Oluwapu and Ryan Sutton are finally set to return from their long-term injuries. With both players eager to make an impact, competition for the spots in the middle rotation is surely set to intensify. With the season now less than a month away, the Bulldogs have plenty of talent and depth heading into 2025. Will Crichton and Tracy continue to shine? Can the new look forward pack dominate? And who will claim that final wing spot? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to JDB Selects. Much love. I will see you in the next one.